Good morning, friends. So it is day one of Panelathon, and I've got some time this morning before I'm actually going to be on a podcast with a fellow manga tuber. His name is Alonzi. I will leave him linked down below because if you have not checked out his channel, I highly recommend you do. I have mentioned him on the channel before. He's growing at an insane rate. I'm very proud of what he's doing, and I really think that what he's putting out in the community is fantastic. So, anyways, so I'm supposed to do that in a couple of hours. So I wanted to get some Panelathon reading in before we start. So I will take time to get ready before we do this, obviously. But I thought this morning what I would do is I've got my 2 issues from Free Comic Book Day. So I thought I could knock these out this morning, see how I feel about them, and then start on the host pick from Jessie, which is Blackbird. Because this one is a little bit bigger than most of the graphic novels that I picked up. So I really wanted to dig into this one. And my friend Lindsay Tutt has read this, and she said the story is fantastic. So I now have 2 people singing its praises at me. So it's just time for me to pick this one up. So I think that's how I'm going to start my morning. I'm hoping to get at least these 3 read before it's podcast time with Alonzi. So, yes, that is the plan so far this morning. And again, I will probably look much more put together by the time I'm talking to you next. So, friends, I know I'm not a little more put together like I promised, but I did finish the Free Comic Book Day issues, and I wanted to talk to you about them while they were still fresh in my brain. So, Animosity Tales, we follow a teenage girl who has this beta fish that all of a sudden becomes self-aware, like a human, because the apocalypse is upon them, and it's all the animals can think for themselves. And so she takes on the mission. Well, she finds this stray dog, takes him in, or them in. I don't remember their name. And then she's got this fish who thinks of her as a princess and has professed his love to her and really wants all this good for her in the world and like made a little bubble nest for her and everything. It's kind of bizarre, but kind of fun at the same time. So the first, volume of this is going to be coming out relatively soon. So I think I might try the whole volume because this was fun. It was not the best thing ever, but it was really fun to the point where I would want to try it again. I think I'll encourage my library to pick it up and I'll check it out through them though, because I don't know if it's worth the money yet. But it's fun. And it could go a really fun way or it could go a really weird and bizarre way. So I'm interested to see where it goes. But yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling about this at the moment. And then they had the first chapter of Kino's Journey, which is a manga put out by Vertical Comics. This is actually a reprint from what I've heard. And it's about this teenager, Kino, who's on a journey. And in this little issue, what they did is Kino encounters 3 different people on a railroad. And they all have different purposes. They've been doing the same job for 50 years and they've not gone home. So they have no idea what's going on in the world. They just continue to do the same thing over and over and over again. And it's really interesting to see how Kino feels about all of that. This is a slower pace, more slice of life style story at this point. At least from what they've shown me. So it's not going to be for everybody. This isn't going to be a fast-paced, plot-driven story. This is going to be a more slice of life, introspective kind of story. And I thought the art was beautiful, and it makes me interested to pick up the first volume now. The first volume has been out for a little while, but I just wasn't sure how I would feel about it. So when they had this on Free Comic Book Day, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to pick that up. to see how I feel. But I do think I am going to pick this up in print because I think I would enjoy it. I don't think everyone will enjoy this, but I think I will. Hey guys, so it is much, much later than the last time I chatted with you. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning now, and the last time I chatted with you was about 8, I think. Yes. So, since I chatted with you last, I filmed a podcast with Alonzi, got that done this morning. It's now about 11. We spent a couple of hours chatting. We had a great time. He's a great soul. Love his content. He's absolutely fantastic. Seriously, he's linked down below. Go subscribe to him. The podcast will be out Friday, so you want to be subscribed so you can listen to the podcast or watch it. You can do that through Spotify and everything else too. Like I said, all the stuff down below. But also since then, I read the entirety of Blackbird Volume 1, and oh my freaking heck. This is amazing. I am so glad Jesse chose this as their pick because holy crap. I never would have picked this up on my own, if I'm honest. But the art is amazing. The magic system within this world is amazing. The characters are amazing. The story is amazing. I'm here for it. I am here for it. It's amazing. Just seriously, so good. Ah! But yes, where this story could go. It's good, people. Hi, so it's about 1:30. I've been home for a while, and I am now 4 chapters read. I'm about to start chapter 5 of Stupid Love Comedy. I don't think this really has page numbers in it, so I can't tell you how far that is. I think it's about a third, maybe a quarter. I don't know. Your best guess. Tell me in the comments down below how far you thought that was if you are still watching this. But anyway, yes. So, Stupid Love Comedy. Basically, the editor is a total tsundere. He's just mean, but he's not trying to be mean. He's really a cinnamon roll. He's just very motivated. She's very flighty. He's the only one who seems to be able to like bring her down and help her keep her deadlines and keep her story solid. We recently just had somebody introduced as kind of a distraction for her, so she's gotten behind again. And it's just really interesting. So yeah, I really like it. The art style is super cute. The boys are really pretty. That's one thing that's great about shoujo manga is you have really pretty boys to look at while you read it. The only exception to that really is my love story, but he's such a cinnamon roll, it totally makes up for it. So I don't care if he's not the cutest dude. I don't think he's ugly by any means, but he's not pretty like most manga boys. Most shoujo manga boys. But yes, that's kind of where I'm at, and I'm really enjoying the story. The momentum's really good, so I'm going to keep going. As I said, this one's a longer one, so I'm hoping to get it finished today. That would be awesome. That's kind of the goal, so... Okay, so I've read another chunk in Stupid Love Comedy, and we've reached the point where the male protagonist, our little tsundere man who has been motivating our mangaka as the editor, feels like he might burn her out. And so he's feeling like he has to step back as her editor because, he's motivated in his own way and he's afraid he might break her. And because he cares about her, he doesn't necessarily want to do that. So that's where I'm at in Stupid Love Comedy. Of course, there's a lot of other stuff going on as well, but this is brief summary, so I'm not spoiling lots to the story. I've still got about a third left, I want to say. But it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I do need to mow the lawn. So I think I'm going to run and do that real fast. Get that out of the way and taken care of. And then I can just chill out with no stress and read. And yeah. So I only have to mow the front lawn, and that only takes me like 20 minutes to a half hour. So it shouldn't take up too much of my afternoon to do that. So I think I'm going to run and do that, and then I'll come back and read some more. Hello, and yes, I know this is my third outfit today, but I'm comfortable and clean, and I don't have sticky, tacky crap on my face anymore, and I did just finish Stupid Love Comedy. It's about 3:15. I ended up enjoying this. I could have used with a little bit more. There were some bonus stories to help fill out the ending, but I could have used maybe another chapter of the story to kind of get a little bit more closure, or even just like a couple more pages for closure. There was just a tiny bit that I was missing. And a lot of manga end in kind of that open-ended way where you get to decide how it ends, which is fine. But in this particular story, I almost feel like it needed that tiny bit more of closure to really feel finished and done. So, pardon my dark under eyes because I took off all of my makeup. But, yes. So, this makes 4 reads for today, and that was my biggest read out of everything that I have. So, I think what I'm going to do, I really want to play some more Persona. If you guys haven't been watching my most recent videos, I've been kind of Persona 5 obsessed. So I think what I'm going to do, since I've mowed the lawn and I've read 4 things, one of them being the biggest thing on my entire TBR, I'm going to reward myself with some Persona. Because it just makes my heart happy right now, and I kind of just want to. So I think that's what I'll do till my husband gets home. And by then I'll know if I feel like a movie or not. We'll probably watch a movie. And I'll probably just... If we decide to watch a movie, this will be the end clip. And I will wrap everything here for the day. You might get some B-roll of me playing Persona if I feel like it. But yeah, that's just kind of what's going on at the moment. And today's been a really productive reading day. I'm really happy with everything I got read today, and I've enjoyed everything I've read today. Blackbird's definitely 5 stars on a 5-star scale. Stupid Love Comedy would probably be a 4 just because I wanted a little more closure. And then the 2 first issue mangas, or the free comic book day issues, we're both good. Solid 4s on both of them. Kino's Journey I'm definitely more interested in picking up than Animosity, but Animosity looks like it could be fun. So I think I would I think I would encourage my library to pick up that one. And then from there, I would try it out and then purchase if it's good. Because it can go really weird really fast. So, anyhow. I'm just really happy with everything I've gotten read today. And if I end up reading more, obviously it'll be in this vlog and you won't ever see this clip. But that is where we're at. And I've gotten a lot read, a nice good jumpstart on Panelathon. And I'm really happy. It's fun seeing everybody's posts. And I continue to look forward to seeing everybody's posts. If you're participating, let me know in the comments down below what you got read today.